All right, so good evening to you all. I welcome you all to today's evening's presentation, and I'm your host, or I would say I'm your teacher for this evening. Happy to have like minded people like me in this meeting. All right, so those of you who do not know me, I'm Doris Angel, a Ghanaian by origin residing in Germany, a proud user of the Royal Q robot. I believe we all read the topic before we joined the meeting, right? But some people are not used to reading meeting topic. You just see them joining in at once. Then they are like, oh, come on. I didn't know this is what they are going to talk about. Then let me leave. So do you have some people like that? Do you have some people like that in the meeting? Unfortunately, today I didn't join with two devices. All right. So today's topic is how to prospect people into Royal Q. Even though I didn't really prepare, but I believe I can impart some knowledge into you all this evening. So let us get started. All right. So, how do we prospect people into Royal Q? Today, we are going to look at a clear, ethical, and sustainable approach. Okay, we are going to look at a profitable approach for beginners and also advanced users, people who have been using Royal Q for a longer period of time. Okay, so I welcome you all once again and thank you for joining. It's not easy to take time out of your busy schedules and join Zoom meetings. Today's session is about how to prospect people into Royal Q the right way. When we say prospect, what does the word prospect mean? Because someone here might not understand the word prospect. Do we all understand prospect? Do you all understand prospect before I continue? I need to get some feedbacks, please. Do you understand prospect? Type 1 in the chat if you understand prospect. Okay, Bestman GH. Bestman GH. Okay, great. Okay, thanks for the feedback. Let us proceed. All right. So, we are going to learn about how to prospect people the right way without pressurizing them, without hyping, and without false promises. So, this training is for both beginners and also advanced users. Now, let us understand the purpose of today's meeting. We are going to understand what Royal Q clearly is, identifying the right people, and learn ethical prospecting. We're also going to look at avoiding common mistakes and building long-term success. Now, this is not about forcing anyone to join Royal Q because a lot of people do this. It is about understanding who Royal Q is for, who it is not for, and how to communicate it professionally so the right people come to you. I was telling one of my team members the last time that my husband made a comment some time ago that Royal Q is not for everyone. And I argued with him. I'm like, what are you saying? It's a robot, it's an AI, it's meant for everybody, it's easy, I was like, no. You guys prospect in the wrong manner. You just talk to everyone about Royal Q. Meanwhile, it's not for everybody. Now I've understood the reason. I gave him back his stone. I said, hey, it's true. Indeed, Royal Q is not for everybody. So, guys, if we understand this simple statement and know how to communicate it to the right people. Now, what Royal Q is all about. Royal Q is an automated trading bot that connects the exchanges like Binance and OKX. Okay, so it means you connect your robot. I believe we all know this basic explanation of Royal Q. It does martingale trade and grid trade. Okay, it buys and sell automatically once you set it up. Now, the most important point over here is you remain in control of your funds at all times. Not only when you are using the Royal Q robot to trade, not at all times, even if your Royal Q robot is expired. The most important point is you remain in control of your funds. I hope we all understand. That is one important point when you are explaining the business to your prospect. You need to hit on, you need to hammer it. Now, we should also understand that Royal Q is not a get rich quick scheme. Royal Q does not guarantee profit. It's not risk free, not financial advice. Now, we have to understand that Royal Q is not magic money. It's not risk free and it does not guarantee profits. Anyone who presents Royal Q this way, that it's not this, it's not that, then that person is not being honest. Royal Q is simply a tool, a financial tool that helps automate trading strategies. I hope you are all getting the point. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. I always explain to my prospects when they come on board. I tell them this is not Sika Gari. I don't know if Ghanaians are here, but Sika Gari simply means, you know, in Ghana we have this food that we get out of cassava. Okay, Nigerians know gari, right? I don't know if Nigerians to call it gari, but in Ghana we call it gari. Nigerians use it for eba, right? Do you have some Nigerians in the house? Let me see. Do you have Nigerians here? Hey, okay, we have Ben Onyacha. Onyacha. Best man says I'm Ghanaian. Okay. We have Ben Onyacha. Ben, do you know Gary? Oh, we have Chief and Dokari. Okay, good. Do you guys call it Gary? I don't know. We call it Gary. Let me spell it for you to see. I know if it's an international word. I know Nigerians to know it because they usually use hot water to prepare it. We call it Eba as well. Okay. So I believe you guys know it. So Royal Q, the moment you are explaining the business to people and you give them those false hype about the business that, oh, with this one there, right now, no, you get your money quick. If you do that, you are not being honest to the people. And as a team leader or someone who is trying to prospect people into the business, you need to be clear with your explanations. Just go straight to the point. Okay. Now, Who Royal Q is for? Who Royal Q is for? Who are the people that we say, oh, you can use Royal Q, you cannot use Royal Q? Royal Q is ideal for people who are interested in crypto for a long term. Busy individuals. Why do we say busy individuals? Because they can automate their trade and let the robots do the rest of the work. Royal Q is for people who are willing to learn. If you usually attend my Saturday meetings, I always hammer on it. If you are not ready to learn, then don't be in expectancy to earn. Because you see people say, I thought you guys said the robot will do everything for me now. Why am I supposed to do this? Why am I supposed to come to Zoom 24/7? Every minute people are doing Zoom. Hey, why? If you don't know how to use the robot to make money, how can you make money with the robot? So Royal Q is for people who are willing to learn. Royal Q is for people who can use risk capital. Royal Q is for people who are emotionally disciplined. Royal Q works best for people who already believe in crypto. People who have long-term mindsets and people who don't have time to trade manually. It is also for people who are patient and emotionally disciplined. Some months back, I posted one of my results of XRP, BNB, and is it Dogecoin or Solana and Ethereum. People rushed into my inbox. What? Is that 300% I'm seeing? Is that 250%? How? How is that possible? No, this can't be. I'm like, what can't be? I said, how did you get that? I said, that's a good question. Because it didn't happen overnight. It took me patience. The last time I bought that XRP was in 2023. Solana was, is it Solana or Dogecoin was in 2024? So ask yourself, would you be patient enough to get 250, 300%, 500% within 2 years, within 3 years? Would you be patient enough? Me, I am. Because if I should keep that same amount in the bank for 3 years, I'll end up getting 6% for that 3 years. So if crypto can give me 250, 500%, 300%, why won't I choose that when my capital is still with me? So we should all understand that as prospecting people, we need to go in for people that are patient, people that are emotionally disciplined. Now, let us look at who Royal Q is not for. Royal Q is not suitable for the following people: people who need urgent money. You see some people investing their school fees into the business. Me, such a person, I'll not even activate you. Because in 3 months' time, in 6 months' time, you come and tell me, hey, it was my school fees I used, though, my registration fee, oh, hey, I'm dead, though. No. If you need urgent money, then Royal Q is not for you. I'm sorry. Go get yourself something else. Royal Q is not for people who are afraid of market fluctuations. Let me repeat that again. Royal Q is not for people who are afraid of market fluctuations. Market going up and down. That is what we mean by fluctuations. One moment you see the price at 2, the next moment you see it at 0.5. If you are someone that is afraid of market fluctuations, please, Royal Key is not for you. So I'm teaching we the leaders that are prospecting so that we know who to go in for. Royal Q is also not for people who are seeking guaranteed income. Royal Q is not for impatient or emotional traders, or should I put it, individuals. So you should know that Royal Q is not suitable for the following people. If someone needs this money for rent, for school fees, for visa processing fees, for whatever, Royal Q is not for them. I'm sorry. That is the hard truth. If someone panics easily, Royal Q is not for them. The person has not yet entered into the business. The person is still lamenting of, hey, remember that this thing, hey, that one, I barely died though. Yeah, I nearly died. Please don't go in for such people. This honesty, what it does is it builds trust. All right. Now, we as team leaders or as people that are prospecting people into Royal Q, we need to have the right mindset of prospecting. What do I mean by that? Mindset is actually a very powerful tool. And if you don't have the right mindset, whatever you do doesn't go well for you. So, correct prospecting mindset. We need it. Education first. Education first. You need to know what you are going to talk to. You need to know what you are going to talk about to your prospect. It's not that you go that you'll be scratching your head or you'll be looking for words or terminologies. No. You need to first educate yourself. You are going to tell someone about Royal Q. Do you know the ins and outs of Royal Q? Do you know the two types of way you can trade with Royal Q? You have to get the education first. Or else, if you meet a tough prospect, you're going to look stupid in front of them. And once you look stupid in front of them, forget it. They wouldn't see the reason why they should join you. So you must first educate yourself. How do you educate yourself? There are so many ways. We've been hosting meetings, we've been giving trainings, we've been posting educative materials. Read them. If you don't understand something, ask whoever posted it. Could you throw more light on this? I understand it, but I think my perspective might be a little wrong or maybe different from yours. Could you explain further? You do your own due diligence. Now it's easy to do research because you don't have to use the old way of doing research, going to Google search engine and type or whatever search engine to type. No, you use the AI. The AI does the searches for you, gather all the data together, spoon feed you with the words. It gives you everything. It gives you a polished, how do you call it, findings. We have AI on almost all the social medias. Make good use of it. So educate yourself first. No pressure. This business that you are in, it is not a race. You're not competing with anybody. That, hey, I have to get to the last rank before leader Doris. I have to get to the last rank before this guy gets there. No, it's no pressure. Take your time. Your job is not to convince anyone. No chasing. No, me, I don't beg people for royal queue. That, oh, come and do it. Oh, come and no, no, no. I don't have the time. No. If you show interest, I explain the business to you. I invite you to business presentations. I add you to the prospect groups. I do follow up on you a little bit. I make sure I saved your contact so that you'll be seeing my WhatsApp status. That one alone will be doing the chasing for me because I'll be bombarding you back to back unless you mute me from your status. And you can't mute me too because sometimes I post other things that might interest you to watch. So you're like, hey, if I mute, I will end up missing this particular post from her. So I'll not mute her. Do you understand? No promises. Our job is to explain clearly and let people decide for themselves. What we offer is information and not pressure. No, the bot is here, it's not running away. The market is here, it's not running away. So we offer them information and no pressure. So please, let us allow the people to decide. So having the correct prospecting mindset also matters. Is Leader Kate in this meeting? Because if she's not here, I'll be so sad. Leader Kate, is Leader Kate here? Oh, she's in the building. Leader Kate, is it Leader Kate from Nigeria, Mama Kate, or which Kate do we have in the meeting? In West Nile in Uganda, the Lubara call it Inyasa. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. You people call it Ugari. Oh, wow. Today I've learned something new. Okay, great. We'll come back. Okay, Leader Kate, I'm happy you are here. I hope you are jotting some notes down because you always bombard us a lot of messages in the group. Hey, I'm trying. People are not coming. What should I do? I hope you are jotting points down and taking notes of a lot of things. So, our job is not to convince anyone. Our job is to explain clearly and let people decide for themselves. Let us offer the information and not pressurize anyone. Now, where to find prospects? Where do you find prospects? Where do you find prospects? There are lots of prospecting channels, online and offline. Online, through your WhatsApp status, through Facebook groups, Instagram stories, Telegram communities, TikTok. There are a lot. Offline, through friends and colleagues, community groups, crypto curious contacts. You know, anytime I go to a function, any function, I make sure I talk to few people about crypto. Then I see the ones that show interest. I exchange contact with them. Then I take it from there. So you can prospect online and offline. They are all not expensive, very cheap. The question is, how do we go about this? The best prospects are people who already show interest in crypto. If someone doesn't show interest in it, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time and energy. There are so many people in this world. So if the person does not show interest, don't bother. It's like pouring water on a stone or pouring water in a basket. So the best people that we can prospect are people who are already having interest in crypto. They follow financial news. Oh, they're like, oh, sometimes when I'm browsing through Facebook, I've been seeing crypto, and I've been hearing, oh, it's not a bad business. So, I heard someone bought a house with it. Someone did this, someone did that. And I've been meeting a lot of stories about crypto. So, such a person, the person is already curious to know more about it. So, it makes the work easier for you. Not someone who has no knowledge and the person has no interest, but like you are fighting the person, you're trying to make the person like the thing by force. No, let's not fight resistance, but rather flow with curiosity. It's the curious people that we would satisfy, not those that the person doesn't even have interest in the thing. Why are you worrying yourself? No. Okay. Let them yearn for it. People that are hungry for it, they are the people that you prospect. All right. Now, how do we start conversations? Some people, this is the part that actually turns the prospect off and they don't even want to get any message from you. So, some of the conversation openness that I can give you is, are you already into crypto or you are just observing? Have you heard about automated crypto trading? Would you like to understand how crypto robot works? Those type of conversations. Now, we don't just go straight to the point and start selling to our prospects. No, we have to first start with a conversation and do something that will pinch their curiosity, something that will make them, I want to know more. This thing, can you tell me more? You know? So, those are some of the conversation openers that you can use. Do you know something about crypto? So, we're like, "Mm, not so well. Like, I'm a novice. I don't really just I've been hearing BTC, BTC. I don't even know what BTC stands for, whether it's someone's name or a company's name. I don't know. I don't know. But I want to know more. So, such people, this is how to start conversations with them. Now, let's look at the three-step of prospecting. The simple prospecting system. First, you have to ask questions, okay? You have to understand the person. Second, you have to explain royal cues simply to them, like break it down to the simplest form. Sometimes I use people selling at the market as an example. And if the person is someone who already sells, it makes it more easier. Okay. So I explain to them like, oh my dear, let's say you have a shop, okay, you sell some gold ornaments and you always go to those who sell in bulk. You go and buy from them in wholesale price. Then you come into your shop, you also sell it 111. Now, when you go to the shop, when you go to your wholesale customer and you want to go and buy, then you got one earring for, let's say, $5. You bought, let's say, 20 pieces. Then you go again another day. Now the price of that same earring is not $5. Now it is $25. What would you do? Like, oh, that day they won't buy you because no, it's too expensive. So what would you do with the one you already bought? Oh, that one I'll go and sell it. I'll sell it maybe 30 or 40, or they'll be bringing you are trying to engage them to understand the whole story behind crypto and how Royal Q comes in. So first you have to understand them. Let them ask questions. Then you explain. Then third, you let them decide. No pressure. You let them decide without pressure. You see, they will be chasing you. Then you'll be flexing them. Now, handling objections. Do I still have my audience here? I hope nobody is sleeping because some people usually sleep in my meetings. Let me see if we have the audience are still here. 25. Okay, please type 1 if you are still with me. Please type 1 if you are still following. Okay, thank you. Let's proceed. So, how do we handle objections in prospecting or while prospecting people into Royal Queue? Is it a scam? How much will I make? What if I lose money? So, there is no risk-free system. You have to let them understand this life that we are living, Krano. It's all about risks. Who remember during the COVID season? Did we prepare for it? Did we plan for it? No. It just hits the whole world, not only Africa. Everybody. Lives were lost. People lost their jobs. Like someone's career for life is gone unless they go and change and learn something different. So there is no risk-free system. You have to let them understand. Someone doing selling Indomie by the roadside, they can set up their whatever, their kiosk, the crate of egg that they want to start with that night. Something small can happen and this egg will just crash. Everything is gone that evening unless they have a backup plan. If they don't have a backup plan, it means that evening, no selling. So there is no risk-free system. You have to let the prospects understand. Don't lie to them. No, don't lie. Tell them, oh, crypto, there are some assets that are good. We have crypto in crypto. There are some coins, they are pump and dump coins. There are some coins, they are shit coins. Just to let them know, if you trade coins of that sort, it's possible one day you might get bitten. You have to let them know that profits depend on strategy and market conditions. How high the market go or how low it goes. You don't have to give them, oh my dear, with $100, it's possible within 1 month you can make it back, or 2 weeks, or 1 week. If they don't make it back, you will be hot. Because they'll come to, didn't you say this? I remember you vividly told me this. So please, when prospecting, let our prospects understand that profits depend on strategy and market conditions, market movements. All the people that I prospected into this business, they can attest to it. So that's why we only use money we can afford to risk. Oh, when money that you want to use it to pay fees, money that your husband is coming to use it to travel. Don't risk all those things. No. So Royal Q, uh yeah, let us look at advanced prospecting tips for users that have been here for some time, because at least you have experience than the newcomers that just joined. So when prospecting, you have an upper hand than someone who just joined the business maybe 1 year ago. If I'm going to compare myself to someone that just joined this year or last year, and the person is also not only here to trade, but they are also here to share the opportunity with others, I'll have a lot of tips more than them. Why? Because I've used the robots for some time before them. So some of the advanced prospecting tips are: it's good for us to share risk management. It's good for us to explain the strategies to our prospects. Let us also focus on sustainability. Avoid income promises, giving fixed amount. This is not a return on investment. Don't go and promise anyone any fixed amount just because maybe your trade, you use $1,000 and within 1 week you made 500. You should know that the asset you traded might be different from the asset your prospect will be trading. And even market entry also matters. They can give a signal, we'll all enter. But if I should enter before Leader Aminata or Brother Emmanuel, it's possible one person will come out faster than the other person. So that's why sometimes signals are being sent. You notice that some people will get liquidated, others will not, because of the entry price. That's why most of our users, they like it when the signal givers add entry price. They don't say current price. So entry price, you know when exactly to enter. Maybe you entered late and you got an opportunity than someone who entered at the exact time the signal was delivered. So we, the advanced users, we have a lot of uh posting tips to be a part of training the student. If wants to know more about okay, explain to them that two is trade, the cycle and the one shot. One shot is you picking up signals, or I give you signals, you enter into the trade, you come out quickly. It takes small profit, you come out. Cycle, we automate the trades for you. We pick maybe one or two particular coin depending on your capital. We set you up. Then we leave the robot to do its work. You explain all these strategies. So we, the advanced user, and not hype. Advanced users do not sell dreams. They teach the system. You teach, you talk about discipline. You talk about risk control. Okay, let's move next. Some of the common mistakes we should avoid when prospecting: overpromising, spamming links, chasing uninterested people, flexing results, ignoring education. If you are here, you're a team builder, you don't attend Zoom meetings, you think you know it all, you are lying to yourself. You have to embrace education. Sometimes you have to learn to unlearn the things that you learned in the past. Short-term hype, it kills long-term success. So what we focus on is what? Sustainability. I hope we are learning something this evening. Now, I want to share with you some important takeaways. Let us be honest when we are prospecting. Let us be patient. Let us educate first. Then the results will speak for itself. Royal Q works best when shared with honesty and clarity. Let us build trust first. then the results will follow. So I want to find out if this makes sense to all of us. We can schedule a one-on-one session. If not, then that's completely fine. What do you guys think? So, all right, that brings us to the end of today's meeting. If you have any questions, I'm ready to take in all your questions. So please tap on reactions, then raise hand so I can see your hand amongst the participants. If you have any question, it's not stupid. I always say there are no stupid questions. Just ask and you would get the answer. In German, when you ask questions, you don't pay anything. It's free. So now it's question time. So no questions. I don't see any person. Okay, let me see the chat. According to me, prospecting means to activate or resources. Wow, thank you, Ambassador Morris. Okay. Okay, so the Ghanaian Kenyans call Gary Ug. In West Africa, now in Uganda, you call it in Inyasa. Wow. Okay. Good to know. Leader Kate says, fantastic coaching and training session. Great thanks, my leader. Welcome, my dear. Lillian. Oh, Lillian. I think I know you from the group. Thanks for this great lesson, Leader Doris. You're welcome. Herbert Sue says, thanks, madam. You're welcome. So, do you have any questions aside the compliment? Okay, best man. Best man's hands. I see his hands up. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. Best man. Hey, is it best man or. Oh, okay.
Yeah, best.
Best man. Okay, please ask your question.
This one is not a question, but it's just something
Adapt.
that yeah, what you said, it has make me learn something
Oh, okay, good. So share your
because
testimony with us.
be- be- because the time I came into Royal Q and I prospect to some people and some of them they said they want to use their school fees to register and
Never,
my
never.
I told my upline and my upline
Mm-hmm.
told me that to allow them to register. So me
Mm,
too, I was not understanding this. I was very confused about what he said because I was thinking too that maybe if the person registered and maybe he does not get the money
mm-hmm.
that time he was saying that if he register with his school fees, he will get it back. And I told him that yes, he will get it back.
No.
So this all no, my upline teach me this all.
Mm,
So
yeah,
me too, I was using that right. But me, I
that
was
strategy.
I was not
Mm,
happy about that. Doing that. I'm not happy about that. So before you came to teach us this,
explain.
oh,
Okay. Mm,
I will know this. So whilst I know this, I will know if somebody. I will not force anybody. But if
thank you.
you are hungry to
Good.
do it,
You do
you
it. You look, you move
are
heaven
not
and earth.
it's not by force.
Thank you.
Success is not for anyone.
Everybody, thank you so much. That's a good point. Let me add to what he said. Some time ago, someone approached me that, oh, I want to go and take loan at the bank and do Royal Q because I've been attending the meetings and I see this business is powerful because I won't lose anything. I said, no. I told him the honest truth. I said, anything can happen. Did we all plan for Ukraine and Russia war? Did you all plan for it? I need honest answers in the chat. Did someone plan for it that Ukraine and this in Russia next year or next 2 years will be going for war? No, it just happened. Look at the trade wars Trump is just bringing on powerful countries. Did we plan for that? No, it just hit us. So that is like the market behavior too. We were expecting bull run in 2024, but the dynamics has changed in 2025. Sorry, dynamics has changed. It has moved to 2026. So imagine. So it's not good to promise people or force people to use funds that they will be using for something else. No, because if you make such promises and the market, you are not controlling the market. You and I, we don't control the market. BTC had to which what was the last all-time high? I think 123 or 125,000. Then it dropped again. We were thinking, hey, it will go up. Oh, hey, it will even pass 150, 180. What did we see? It started retracing. Do you understand? So, guys, it's a very good point our brother has made over here. Please, sometimes we learn to unlearn. He was saying his upline, say, oh, yeah, 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 you let him do it. Let him do it. But deep down, something was not sitting right with him that, hey, okay, my upline say let's do it. So who am I? But no, sometimes you can also teach your upline, guys, in a nice way. Let them understand, oh, I understand you've been in the business for long, but upline, I think this approach that you are saying, no, I don't think it will go well with us. I think let's look at it this way, or let's discuss with it another person. Two heads are better than one, you know, in a nice and a polite way, so that your upline will not think what nonsense. See who is coming to advise who. You when did you come to this business? You are coming to advise who? No. You find a nice tone, a nice way of letting the person you put across your how do you call it, your grievances or your disagreement in a nice manner. You apply now, that person would think and be like, I think Kojo is right. Oh, yes, yes, I think you are right. Let's do it your style. Okay, so please don't pressurize anyone for them to go and use money that they've planned to go and buy land to go. Last time I was there when one of my team members contacted me that, ah, I'm coming for your Oracle link so that I'll register. I said, what nonsense? What do you mean? Oracle link? Did I tell you I'm doing Oracle? He said, ah, they posted a Oracle link on the whole group, all crypto ambassadors. So he thought Royal Q have added another business to the Royal Q, so it's Oracle. That was what they were saying. I said, eh? And me, did I tell you that? Did I give you that explanation? He said no. I said, then what are you saying? He said, oh, then I'm dead though. I said, what did you do? I just came back from the bank. I went to take loan. I said, are you for real? You took loan for a business you don't know anything about. You just saw it on the groups. He said, hey, 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 what have I done? I said, you better send it back now that you haven't touched it. I'm not in Oracle. For your information, all the projects that they've actually brought out, they've all collapsed. So be careful. Any online business that you don't have control over your capital is a scam. Then he said, thank you, ma. God bless you. He's a Nigerian. Imagine how hard Nigeria is to go and take loan. I know another Nigerian who sold his sofa, his TV, his bed to get started in Royal Q. After 6 months, he made it big in the business. bought himself all those things he sold. People are complaining of not having money, but go and check the food they eat. Go and check the data they buy. They spend a lot on data. 10 gig, 5 gig. Within how many minutes? They finished all. They are streaming, watching unnecessary things, things that take money away from us. That is what we invest in. So, guys, please, any prospect that comes to you, they want to do the business so badly. Let them understand that this is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a gambling. It's not football predictions that you predict. Barca will score Man U will score this. Arsenal, no, please. It's not. This is not gambling. This is real markets you are playing with. So yeah, that is it. So yes, do you have any other question? Let me see. No hands are being raised. No hands. Mm. Let me see the chat. If there are any other questions. Okay. Okay. What an eye opener for me, Leader Doris. Thank you so much. Welcome, my dear. Thanks, Coach Doris. Welcome, Anna. Anna, I think I remember you were in yesterday's meeting. Thank you so much for this training, Angel. Ambassador Morris, you're welcome. Hope this training is recorded, my leader. I would love to rewatch the recorded training session. It was so well presented and handled. Kudos to you, Leader Doris Angel. Lots of love. Thank you, Mama Kate. Okay. So yes, watching Ben's iPhone. This training needs to be repeated severally. Yes, every Tuesdays we will be doing. So those that are interested in team building, don't give up. There are lots of people we need to save out there. So guys, hopefully every Tuesday I need more other trainers that will join me so that I won't be the only one. You won't be hearing from only me alone. Because I also want to hear from other leaders. I also want to add some knowledge to the little that I have. So yeah, that is all. So guys, it's exactly 8 o'clock. I decided to spend only 1 hour at this training. Thank God we finished exactly on time. So thank you all for joining in. I really appreciate your time. Thank you, my co-host, Coach Jean Paul. I'm happy to have you here. We meet again next week, Tuesday. If you are keen or you are interested in team building, whether you are new or you are old, please attend. And I believe your life will never be the same. Whatever we learn, make sure you put them into practice so that you would apply it. And yeah. So God be with you all. Have a good night. Love you all. Bye bye. Tomorrow we have meetings as usual. The links will be shared. Make sure you pay attention to the groups so you don't miss out. Have a lovely evening. Bye.